Hi, I'm Kevin Long from JustMeans.com. I'm at the Biopolymers Symposium in Denver, Colorado. With me here is Steve Davies from NatureWorks. How are you doing?
Doing great.
Now, Steve, you're the first and the biggest of?
NatureWorks is the world's first and still fame or infamy, basically still the world's biggest bioplastics producer. Been in the business now 8 years at a commercial scale.
So 8 years ago, you break into this market of bioplastic producers, is that how you say
what
it?
we do is we turn plant sugars into performance plastics and fibers, and we sell those into broad markets where it ends up at, on-shelf consumer products as varied as t-shirts, baby diapers, baby wipes.
Okay.
All those products that were previously oil-based, polyesters, polyolefins, now made out of what we call Ingeo, the material we make. It's in plastics markets, in food packaging, in food serviceware, and also in durables.
Okay. Now, that doesn't seem too odd to us. It's the year 2010.
Yeah.
8 years ago, how was that getting things started?
Real interesting getting started, because there was not the consumer recognition that there is today about where the things that we all take for granted come from, that they're all oil-based. The clothes we wear, the carpet we stand on, the food, the packaging we eat out of. Until now, all oil-based, but who knew, right, at the consumer level? Now it's different. We as consumers are much more aware of our buying decisions and the impact that has on the environment, so it's certainly getting easier.
How did you see the trend, going from start out, trailblazing to actually it's starting to get easier? What were some of the triggers and some of the things that turned the corner?
Certainly a key point for us, and we started up in 2002. In 2005, a sea change occurred with Katrina, shut down plastics facilities, oil refineries in the Gulf. That was one thing. The other was Walmart kicking in and buying over 100 million plastic containers made out of our stuff, Ingeo, and then turning to their supply chains and saying, we want more of this low carbon footprint polymer. Those things together just drove demand through the roof.
And why are you at the conference here?
It's really the place to be in terms of this is where the thought leaders in the bioplastic space get together, share what they're doing, challenge each other on what's happening, technology, and share the latest. So it's a great place to be.
You're talking just a little bit of one of the examples of I think you worked with the Copenhagen conference.
Right.
Can you tell me a little bit about that again?
Yeah, it's something exciting to us where it's the first true realization of a cradle-to-cradle model. A lot of interest in bioplastics around composting. That's a great fit if it's well with food serviceware where there's food waste that should be composted.
Nice.
Yeah, it does. It sounds natural. It's a great fit, but we're more interested in everything other than food serviceware, in not composting a perfectly good plastic, but turning it back into product. So the example you referred to, one of our customers took the Ingeo carpet that they make. They carpeted the entire COP15 conference in Copenhagen last year.
So the entire conference
was carpeted with Ingeo carpet, our material.
Okay.
Normally that carpet would have gone to landfill, but then a lactic acid producer in Europe rolled up to the Copenhagen organizers after the conference and said, you can save your landfill tip fee, I'll take that carpet off your hands, I'll turn it back into lactic acid, which is what we turn into plastic. So a true cradle to cradle. And they did it because it made economic sense for them, which is what's exciting to us.
So cradle to cradle, do you see it actually taking a shift, not just so much like can this go in the compost, but can actually go all the way back through the system and be made into more products?
Exactly. That's what's exciting to us, that's now a reality.
Where can you give the name of your company and where people can find out more information? Go ahead and tell the deaf Just Means
It's NatureWorks, and you can find more at NatureWorksLLC.com.
That's NatureWorksLLC.com.
Yep.
Great, thanks so much.
Thank you.
This is Kevin Long from JustMeans.com.